What is going on, guys? Dippin back. Today we're going to be doing one of the most American things you can do when you own a truck, and that is building a theft-proof. You know, all these protests and people are stealing American flags off the back of your truck. So today we're going to make a theft-proof American flag for your truck. Let's do it. America, fuck yeah! All right, guys, here is what we're working with. We got a cheap hitch from Harbor Freight, 20 bucks, an American flag. We got some eyelets and some carabiners that's gonna attach the flag to the 1" by 48" tubing. That's all you're gonna need. This tubing will fit perfectly inside this hole. And what we're gonna do is put this pole in this hole, weld it up, and then we're gonna drill some holes in the tubing, put the eyelets in there, tighten them up as tight as you can get it. You can cut off the extra, attach the carabiners, and then we're able to attach the flag to the pole, and we'll be able to put this on the truck. So that's the basic idea. That's all you're gonna need. So let's go ahead, get everything prepped, ready to weld, and put this baby together. All right, guys, before we go ahead and clean up the hitch to get ready to weld, we're gonna mark the holes to where these eyelets are gonna attach, and that's where the flag is gonna hang from. You're gonna mark to 3 feet, but you don't want it right at the top, so we're probably gonna drop it down about 2 inches just to give the, we'll drop it down to 1 inch. We're gonna go 1 inch there, so then we need to go down to 4 or 3 feet, and then go 1 inch down from there. So that way the flag is perfectly straight. There's no, slack in it. We're gonna have these also, so it'll give us a little leeway. If you wanna make it even longer and make it tighter, you can do that. I'm just gonna do straight 3 foot, and we got a 1/4 inch drill bit that will fit these perfectly fine. So let's go ahead, start drilling, and get this flag attached. Out this American flag. I'll deal with the scratch later. Gotta fly these American flags. Can't stand for these people stepping on American flags, burning American flags. Hell no, you gotta fly this shit proud. Boom, there we go. We got one. Don't let it touch the ground. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Be tight like a tiger, like Caleb behind the camera really says. It's not that tight, but
check it out, boys. That looks good.
Hell yeah.
American AF.
American AF, there we go. So now we know that it fits. Just gotta fix that, it'll be easy. Disassemble everything, or you don't have to disassemble this, but take the flag off. And then we're gonna prep the hitch, which all we're gonna do is gonna take that flap disc that I bought today and grind down this, get all the paint removed, because you don't want any paint when you're trying to weld. Remove all that, and then we'll go ahead and stick this pipe. It literally fits straight in that hole. And then all we're gonna do is just put some welds on there and welds on the top, and you'll have a flagpole for your truck. So what we're doing on this project is we're welding it. There's a lot of different ways you can attach flagpoles to hitches. We're doing it this way so no one can steal it off of your truck. Like I said, they can take off the American flag, but we're trying to make it as theft proof as possible, which we're welding this on. They can't just go and rip it off. But with the welder that we're using, I'm not a professional welder, never went to school for welding at all. I've taught myself. We're just using a $100 flux core welder from Harbor Freight. I've used this on a lot of projects. I've used it on this 1951 truck. We had to weld up some stuff. Engine plates for mini bikes with this. It works perfectly fine. And yeah, so let's go ahead and hook up the ground and do a little test. I'm just gonna attach it right there. You wanna make sure that your hooks are pointed straight out. You don't want them to the side. That will mess up the way the flag flies. I can tell right now that it's not wanting to melt in, so I'm gonna bump up the wire speed, get a little hotter, and weld this all the way around. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we got the welds all done. They're not the prettiest, they're basically Diesel Brother welds, but this thing ain't going nowhere. This thing is on there. Yeah, don't look. Come on, don't show them, dude. You gotta show them before you put the paint on there and cover it up. Yeah, if you can't weld good, a grinder's your best friend and paint's your best friend. So we're gonna be using some high heat paint because this thing is gonna be fire. This thing's just gonna be American as fuck. Basically cover it up with, we're not using no primer, doesn't have to be pretty. Just need to make sure it doesn't rust, because then it will look bad. Doesn't matter if it runs at all. Spray inside that pipe a little bit. Oh look, it's freaking bubbling up because it's still hot. So hopefully it doesn't rain. It's been raining on and off today. It'll mess up this nice non-powder coated paint job. I spent really a lot of time on this paint job, so I don't want it to, you know, get ruined. But
stepping all in my seed, dude.
You love America. This is what you gotta do. You gotta get yourself an American flag, flagpole, and fly that shit. Make sure everything's covered. No, nothing rusting. We can. Don't even take the sticker off. Just spray right over it. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's wait for it to dry, and then we can finally throw it on the truck. America. Hell yeah, buddy. It's all dried up. Probably could wait a little bit longer, but we're trying to see what this looks like on the truck. Hell yeah.
It's gonna look good.
Hell yeah, brother.
Doesn't look too bad. The black spray paint.
Yeah, just engine paint, because this thing is on fire and you need that high heat.
It's gonna be flapping down the road like this.
I unfortunately don't have my truck today. I brought my Can-Am over to his house. We're gonna test fit it on. Got to do it on the Cummins because I got a Cummins, so we got to see kind of what it looks like on the Cummins. So I'll let Caleb take the lead now. He'll get his appearance on the famous Dippin Diesel channel. Yeah, brother.
Oh yeah. So hold the end of it.
It's a little low just because they only had 4-foot pipe at the old good old Tractor Supply. Oh, it's gonna might hit the ground. Ooh, that's gonna be bad.
It's gonna drag the ground when it.
When you stop, it's gonna drag the ground.
So we gotta put the pole higher. There you go.
So, ooh, what are we gonna do?
Gotta get a longer pole.
Got a dilemma, guys.
I mean, it's strong. It ain't going nowhere. We got this thing locked, so the protesters can't take it off. So we got that.
But this thing is strong as a mother. That thing ain't gonna break. So this was kind of a botch. This was definitely a botch. But you guys get the idea. We will go ahead and retrofit this to make it so it doesn't drop on the ground. Not in this video, but this is kind of an idea how to get an American flag theft proof. If you're going, like if your city's being taken over by protesters or whatever, they're ripping American flags off trucks, go ahead and get yourself a hitch weld. You want a longer pole than this, would probably have to be a 6-foot pole. But yeah, there's the main concept of making your flag theft proof from protesters ripping American flags off. You know, we're in America here, guys. We got to respect the flag. We want to build this up higher because we don't want the American flag dragging on the ground. That's a big disgrace. Alrighty guys, well that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys try this out. Just go ahead and get a longer pole and it will work perfectly fine. I'm super excited about this. I'm gonna go ahead and run it on my truck. It may work a little bit better. Your truck's high. My truck's higher than his. His is just leveled out, nothing in the back. But also you can get, this is a 4-inch drop, I think. So if you were to get a 2-inch drop or just a no drop, it will just be a straight post coming out, and you can weld onto that. It may work a little bit better.
You know what we can do?
Flip it upside down.
Oh, we couldn't do that.
Yeah, we already welded it. Flip the hitch upside down so the drop is on top, so it would raise it up to about here. You know.
Just have to cut off them welds of the. Cut off.
Oh, there's no way getting those welds off.
Can't cut the pole. At least just the pole.
Well, I can cut the pole, and then
grind the welds all the way down.
Well, what I can do is also just cut the pole and weld, just butt weld the pull back on the bottom side. But anyway guys, that's the main concept. We will go ahead and figure something out to get this so it doesn't drag on the ground. And yeah, America, if you guys own a truck, you guys got to be flying American flag. I haven't done it, but now that I got one built,
4th of July is coming up.
4th of July, yeah, there you go. But yeah guys, 4th of July is coming up. We got to raise those American flags, honor the country, honor everyone that fought for this flag, the brothers and sisters that fought for this flag overseas. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time, 4th of July. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this, not in this video, but yeah, that's gonna be it.
It ain't gonna drag on your truck. Your truck's too high. Your truck's 4 inches higher in the rear than this. It ain't gonna drag on your truck.
I'm kind of rambling on now. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Go check out Paradox's channel. His link will be in the description below. Posting a lot of videos on that 1951 Dodge truck. If you guys haven't seen it already, 70-year-old farm truck we are restoring. And yeah, it's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
A lot of work.
But anyway, guys, subscribe if you guys are new. Hit the like button if you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't let protesters steal your flag. See you later.